Teresa Giudice calls Monica Garcia a rat in House of Villains final, plus here's who won Season 2. Teresa Giudice and Monica Garcia faced off during the finale of House of Villains, and let's just say it didn't go well. The OG called the newcomer a rat, referring to her controversial solo season on The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Monica has been narrating as the voice of the house on the show, but she appeared in person for the last episode. The cast members, most of whom were eliminated over the past 12 weeks, returned to see who would be crowned the winner and take home the $200,000 cash prize. The reality TV stars had varying reactions to Monica's appearance on the show, but the Real Housewives of New Jersey star was not thrilled to see the 39-year-old. Teresa Giudice calls Monica Garcia a rat in the House of Villains final. Teresa doesn't have the best opinion of Monica, and when she waltzed into the House of Villains, the RHONG star didn't hold back. The cast members were gathered outside when the brunette beauty made her entrance to applause and exclamations of surprise. "Oh my God, Monica Garcia, she's done some iconics ***, said Candy Muse in excitement. However, Teresa was not impressed. Monica Garcia is a Salt Lake City housewife, or was a Salt Lake City housewife, Teresa Shadley said in her confessional after Monica made her entrance. When the scene flashed back to the house, Teresa whispered to Larissa Lima, who was sitting beside her, "She's a rat." The mom of four explained Monica's involvement in being an informant for the FBI against the now-imprisoned Jen Shah, telling them she worked for someone and she was the rat to the government. Here's who won Season 2. After a dramatic and entertaining season, a winner was declared and the banished cast members all played a hand in crowning America's ultimate supervillain. It was down to Big Brother's Jesse Godder's love and hip-hop star Safari Samuels and the Challenge's Wes Bergman. The trio's co-stars cast their votes for who they wanted to take home the grand prize, and ultimately, it was Safari who struck gold. Jesse didn't stand a chance as the votes were split between Wes and Safari, with the VH1 star edging him out by 1 vote. 5 people voted for Safari while 4 voted for Wes. The villains who voted for Safari were Candy, Larsa, Teresa, Camilla Poindexter, and Candy Muse, with the tie-breaking vote from Jesse. The final episode of House of Villains Season 2 was nothing short of explosive. The stakes were high, the drama even higher, and the personalities behind the chaos brought the finale to a thrilling crescendo. Teresa Giudice, known for her fiery temper and loyalty, delivered one of the most memorable moments of the season when she accused Monica Garcia of being a rat. But beyond this intense verbal showdown, the episode revealed the ultimate winner of the season, and it wasn't who most fans expected. As the finale unfolded, tensions had been building all season between the infamous villainess, Teresa Giudice, and Big Brother alum Monica Garcia. Both women had clashed time and time again over game strategies, alliances, and most importantly, trust. Teresa, never one to back down from a confrontation, had been pushing all season for people to recognize just how disloyal Monica had been. And on the finale night, Teresa's patience snapped. Monica, trying to play a subtle but manipulative game, had been secretly sowing seeds of doubt among the remaining competitors. She played both sides of every alliance and made subtle backstabs that had slowly started to catch up with her. Teresa, however, was not one to miss a beat. She had long since caught wind of Monica's shady dealings, and after weeks of keeping it under wraps, the time came for Teresa to strike. Sitting in the dramatic elimination room, Teresa couldn't hold back any longer. As Monica confidently sat next to her, ready for the final round of accusations, Teresa leaned forward, her eyes narrowed with suspicion and fury. "You're a rat," Teresa spat, her voice filled with disdain. "You've been running your mouth behind everyone's back, playing both sides like you're some kind of mastermind. Well, guess what? It's over. Everyone knows what you've been up to." Monica's face flushed with anger, but she tried to keep her composure. "You're just bitter because I'm smarter than you," she shot back, her voice dripping with venom. "I play the game better than you ever could." But Teresa was relentless. not backing down an inch. "Oh, please, don't try to act like you've got some grand strategy," she said, laughing derisively. "You're just trying to cover your tracks, and now everyone knows the truth. You're a rat, Monica. A snake in the grass." The room fell silent. It was clear that this was not just an accusation. It was a full-on declaration of war. The other contestants, who had been anxiously watching the drama unfold, exchanged glances. Some were shocked, while others seemed relieved that Teresa had finally called out Monica for the manipulations that had been whispered about throughout the competition. But Monica wasn't going to let Teresa have the final word. In a move that only added fuel to the fire, Monica fired back with one of her own devastating jabs. "You think you're so tough, Teresa?" she sneered. "You've been hiding behind that fake family first nonsense all season. You don't have the guts to really play this game. You've been hiding your alliances like a coward." The tension between the two women was palpable, and it was clear that the finale would come down to more than just their rivalry. But as the final moments approached, it wasn't the clash of these two powerhouses that ended the season. It was a twist that no one saw coming. After all the fighting, backstabbing, and game-playing, the winner of House of Villains Season 2 was revealed. None other than Jemele Hill. The sports journalist and commentator had quietly played one of the smartest games of the season. She had remained mostly under the radar, aligning herself with powerful players when necessary and making the strategic moves to ensure her own survival without ever drawing too much attention. While Teresa and Monica had been tearing each other apart, Jemele had positioned herself as the voice of reason, building trust with everyone and making the alliances that ultimately propelled her to the top. Her victory was a testament to the power of strategy over pure aggression. Jemele's calm, collected demeanor had worked wonders in a season full of emotional outbursts and dramatic confrontations. When asked about her win, she simply said, "It's not always about being the loudest in the room. It's about knowing when to speak and when to stay silent. I played the game quietly, but I always had my eyes on the prize." The final jury, composed of eliminated contestants, overwhelmingly voted in favor of Jemele. She had proven herself as not only a cunning strategist but also a player who could adapt to the ever-changing dynamics of the House of Villains. As for Teresa, while she may have been the season's most outspoken villain, her fiery temper and inability to control her emotions ultimately cost her the win. She had let her rivalry with Monica cloud her judgment and isolate her from key players who could have helped her reach the final stage. Monica, on the other hand, had tried to orchestrate a master plan, but had been too eager to take down her fellow competitors. Her alliances were too thinly veiled, and once she was exposed as the rat by Teresa, it became evident that her manipulation could only carry her so far. Despite her efforts, she couldn't survive the fallout from the revelations. The finale's epic showdown between Teresa and Monica left fans buzzing long after the credits rolled. It was clear that Season 2 had been one of the most dramatic and unpredictable seasons yet, filled with power struggles, backstabbing, and unforgettable moments. In the end, House of Villains proved that being a master manipulator isn't enough to win if you can't outsmart everyone else. It was Jemele Hill's calm, collected approach to the game that allowed her to outlast the chaos and claim the title of House of Villains Season 2 champion.